This is Eric Best, and you're listening to Car Sessions 2035 with Coolie Ranx. Turn it up, tune it in, fill your cup with the sound medicine. Hello, operator, are you listening? Coolie Ranx on a mission. Catch the fire, turn the ignition. Coming to your loud sound system. Let me show you valiance and valor, a hero that must make a stand. Shine your light, this night isn't over.
And good afternoon to wherever you may be. I'm your host, MC Coolie Ranx, and it's another edition of Car Sessions 2035. You know, we've probably done about 300 of these car casts. I'm gonna call it a car cast. I gotta coin it. We've probably done like 300. What say you, Mr. Ryan? He's busy fixing things.
I mean, I think you may have. I've probably done much less because I started with you later.
Well, maybe I've done maybe 500 then. Because I remember I was in here trooping in the car during the COVID, when COVID first came on, and it was like, don't go outside. There's some dangerous things out there. You better stay inside there. Yeah, anyway, so you know what? You know my motto is show no fear, so we keeps it gangster. So I came outside, and here we are today. So I'm not gonna say I discovered, because that would be like Columbus discovering America. Yeah, it was already here. People were here doing things already. So, but I did find in my search of the internet of bands and things, I found a band from out of Berlin, Germany, and they're singing in English. Yes, long behold to us, they have multiple languages. They sing, they can speak German, and they can speak English and sing in English. And one of them actually speaks about 4 languages, but she doesn't speak English. But she speaks 4 languages. Amazing, I would say. As I was saying, here's one of the songs. It's called Bird in a Cage. And we're just going to do something and sort out those videos in a second. But the name of the band, excuse me, because they did teach me how to say the name of the band. And I'm going to try and do it justice. Okay. Now Les, that is French. Les, that's for the. Calcatoggios. So I have to say it slowly in order to make it work. Les Calcatoggios. Gios. All right. I'm just gonna go with Les, all right? It's easy for me. All right. This thing is called Bird in the Cage. I'll big up all the massive in the place. They don't know say this is Car Sessions. The band is from Germany. Come on. Also enter.
When you go into this site, whether if you're wrong or right, keep in mind you have to fight and don't care for day or night. That's all you have to do. Oh, you know what you should do. Hey! Woo! Put 'em up.
Brand new.
Every day is gonna be the same. Everything's fine, but you're far away from fame. You're doing all you can, but it is not enough. You're checking out when the things are getting tough. You live in luxury of so many best friends. Life is smart and cool, live every time a chance. You put good for yourself, make your life more perfect. The feel of losing all makes you freeze whenever
Who's in the building right now? Kenny Marcelli's in the building. Tara Kish is in the building. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Good evening to you too. Hey, Tara. Wow, wow. How's the enter? Happy belated birthday, Mr. Zeddy. Big up yourself, Tara, on your debut. Yeah. Berlin, Germany. And we got some videos coming up, and we got the interview coming up too. Hang on.
Hello, this is Les Calcatoggios.
Titled The Love Song. Run it again, my out. Bringing some international stuff. All the way from Berlin, that's what I'm already. Watch grind. Cheer, cheer. Love song.
This is just a love song.
Hello, this is Les Calcatoggios. You're listening to CarSession.
Come, let's dance the whole night through. Listen to your sweetest sound. Oh, I'm so glad of what I found. There's not a single thing I'm scared of. Fear is nothing that I've heard of. The whole world should know that I love you, 'cause I put my trust in you.
listening to CarSession2035.
It's just a love song about love and fear, about deep desire.
There we go, love in the building. That was happening here today.
Oh, I'm in love now.
Fire!
You don't know. Oh, I'm in love now. My love will never stop to grow.
Hello, this is
Les Calcatoggios.
and you're listening to CarSessions2035.
Yes. Mr. Ryan, where you at? You all right over there? So this. Wagwan. Good review. I'll see you guys in about 2 weeks or so.
Obsessed by your
Connecticut.
sound.
Yeah.
All our shared moments are just in the fantasy. I hope you're in love now. Obsessed by your sound.
Here's another one. Mr. Ryan, where we at with everything?
I think we're good to go.
We're good to go. Let's drop another video here. Oh, we should have dropped let's drop the interview. We'll put some videos in between or something. Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So this was pre-recorded. I spoke to them earlier today. And here it is. Bang, bada ding, bang, bang. Okay, definitely. We are recording. We are on. We are live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Wednesday, and we have some special guests from Germany, from Berlin, in fact. And I don't want to butcher their name. Can you say your name for me, please? The name of the band.
That's super easy.
It's very easy. Les Calcatoggios.
What?
So wait, we have
Les Calcatoggios. Let me try. Les Calcatoggios. What? What? Hold on.
Wow. I'm gonna. All right, say that slowly and then give me the interpretation. Les Calcatoggios.
Calcatoggios.
The C is silent?
You just pronounce it as you write it.
Yeah, you just can just say it's the same as you read. Les
Oh, Les Calcatoggios.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds good.
close.
Les Calcatoggios.
Les Calcatoggios. What does that mean?
That actually doesn't have a meaning. That's a city, like a small village on Corsica.
Oh.
Ah, nice. You have to know. So probably one of the reasons why we're not on our worldwide tourney yet, because the name is unpronounceable. But
It's the name of a city somewhere, you said?
yeah, that's actually like the city where the whole band was born in 1998, and we were all on a holiday trip around 16, and that was a trip to Corsica, the island in the Mediterranean Sea, and that's where the place where everything happened, like living in a tent for 2 weeks and being like socializing, drinking pure water and smoking normal cigarettes. And then there was this decision, hey, what about starting a band? Nice idea. And then it somehow happened, and then the name was more or less clear because we had been in Calcatoggios. That was the name of it. I would not say.
You were all there at that time when you was camping?
Not all of us.
Not me.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah, we have.
Just
I mean,
three are left from there, from 1998. From 8.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
1998. That's how long the band's been around, since 1998?
it's me.
Wow,
And-
that's about the same as my band.
1998 was
Wow.
a good
Eh?
long time.
98 seems a good year.
Yeah, it was a good year. The new beginning, fresh beginnings, you know, was definitely a good year for fresh beginnings.
But it was really just like we were 16 or something. Like nobody literally played the instrument. We just were just joking. Personally, I didn't ever expect that we will really start a band and make music. That was that was just like cool idea, let's do it. And then suddenly after we went home, and a few weeks later, because we also just most of them we just met each other there, right? I didn't know all of them before.
Yeah.
And then afterwards we kept meeting, and suddenly Maria, our first singer, was saying, "Hey, I got a rehearsal room. We can just meet." And then, okay, let's try. And then it all started somehow, right?
So,
and
but
then,
now you guys is a different composition, and you have did you always have a female singer or no?
Yes.
we still have always different one, but we still have.
Yeah, I'm the second and the fourth singer. So.
I think I haven't heard the band in its previous arrangements, but you got the vibe. You got the vibe on the stage. You definitely got the vibe. The band seems very comfortable together.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You definitely like you gel together. I've watched a couple of your videos. As you know, I've been trying to get you guys on the show for a while because I see something. You know, when I see something and it's different. And how do you guys know English so well? I mean, I know I'm ignorant. I'm in America. I know you guys learn about 3, 4, 5 languages, and we don't do that in America. They don't teach us that much. Those are when you're taught many languages in America, that's for privileged kids. It's not for everybody every day. So, you know, you may come across a school that'll give you French for maybe 4 years, and then they won't give it to you again after that, if you're lucky. And then if you go to private school, then yes, you get that type of formal education. Is it like that over there?
I guess we are privileged, but we are too lazy. It's not every one of us that can talk so much language. It's just Paula and her sister.
Yes.
I guess those two are very, very, yeah.
They're just linguistic experts
they love
nature.
languages, so it's their thing.
You have more than one. You all right? All 3 of you have more than one language in your belt.
I mean, obvious, right?
Just one more
English.
One more, that's it.
And, I mean, it's
music. Music is also language.
Yeah,
it is. That's true. As we were saying, you know, we're the people that put lyrics and melody together to make people across the world react and respond. You know, electrically and spiritually and emotionally. We that's who we are here. So thank you guys for being a part of that team. And there's no other better team to be upon. And you're playing ska too. So hello. What would you say is your most popular song?
On Spotify or for us?
No, for yourselves. One of your songs, your material.
it depends on who you ask. I think every one of us has an own favorite song. So
what about the response from the audience?
It actually also depends.
It depends on the audience.
It depends on the audience.
we have to. Sorry. We have to say it is not pure ska. We are mixing different music. Yeah, so it's punk rock, it's pop, it's ska.
That is ska. That is ska. So
at the end, at the end, it's ska. But of course, it depends then a bit on the event you're on, right? So sometimes you're on an event where most of the other bands are playing like pure old school ska, like a bit more slower, skanking stuff, and then they are not reacting good if you play a bit harder, right? And then sometimes we're playing on a festival or stuff where it's more punk rock, and then the people are happy that they get to hear something else, then right, something melodic and everything, and they are responding better to
your music. Your music is what attracted me to you guys, because you sound like an American band.
Wow.
Thank you.
Sound
awesome.
when I was listening, I'm like, oh, and you could be like a Taylor Swift because you got the emotional love song stuff that you be doing and stuff, you know. So I was listening. I was like, this band is kind of different here. This is not your regular what I would hear over in Germany, you know. But it's cool. It's cool. Very good. Very good. We're gonna play a couple of your videos today and some of your songs.
So, friert jetzt eigentlich noch irgendjemand von euch? Sehr gut. Ansonsten habt ihr nicht noch getanzt, ist doch. Money and War, mal ein bisschen was Kritisches. Könnt ihr mal auf den Text achten.
You guys working with any booking agencies or management or record labels? Are you putting music out? I see some stuff online, some music online. What's happening with you guys?
We have released our last album with a label named Scout Records, and we are working with FF Dabei Booking. So we get several cool concerts, big locations for us, big. sometimes of little locations. So very different, and it's yeah, it's sometimes far away from Berlin, but everything
That's
in
good.
Germany.
You need to go. You need to go outside of that. You need to go outside of Berlin and outside of Germany. Go to France, go to Italy, have your homegirl Paula right there interpret for you. You know, she can interpret every country she goes to. She can speak Spanish, she can speak French, Italian. She can be an interpreter. Over here, we do a lot of things DIY, right? Do it yourself. We do a lot of, you know, like, you do that too?
Yeah, yep.
We have also
Just tell us when and where we come over there.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, yeah, you can come over here. But I mean, like, DIY is a mantra, right? So rather than wait for people to bring you or put out your music or book you, I get on the phone and I'll call a band up. Hey, what are you guys doing? Let's do a show, blah, 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 blah. Let's put the show together. Do you guys put shows together on your own besides the booking agency? I'm just trying to see what you do. You do. Okay, so it's the same over there. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
A Christmas concert every year.
Yes.
So this is our biggest self-organized concert of a little festival.
we also do since I don't know 18 years now or something.
Maybe
I forget to count. Since ages, each year, only last year COVID stuff, right? So we were not able to do concerts, but it's like a tradition, and then we just get some other bands, 2 or 3 bands together, and then we do it. And of course, it's named with the ska in the name, right? You cannot do something as a ska band without having ska in the name. So it's Santa Claus, right?
Santa Claus.
And we try to run it around Nikolaus.
Yeah, and this show is always a good crowded, and the good thing is it's always a benefit thing. So you.
Oh, that's great.
But it goes over to some benefit projects in Berlin.
Excellent. Does the government help with the artistry over there? Because I know in Europe, well, in England, there's like these government programs, and they sometimes help the artists, you know, to maybe put in a show or help them, you know, subsidize some of their needs. Does that happen over there?
That also happens, but I mean, we are not like a professional event management company or something, right? So of course you get some support if you have an event agency and you say, I would like to make concerts again, but due to some regulations, I cannot get the full room with 100% of the people because you need distance and everything. And then there are options to get some support there. But I mean, not for us. Like for this, we are just too small.
Yeah, but we played events that get financial helps and several different events. But they are organizing this.
Yeah,
It's
so,
not us.
also when we play on festival or something.
But if they have a good social reason, we also play for zero money as the way how we can help. So
Yeah,
just as,
that's beautiful. Yeah, not over here. This is a capitalist country.
Yeah.
Not here.
At the end, also other people need to live somehow, right? So if you're organizing a concert, you have to do security and rent the location.
You know,
so it's always money involved. That's
I have another question. It's pertaining to money too. When you guys are in Europe, you see a lot of American bands come over, yes? A lot of American ska bands come over?
Yeah.
Yes? Fairly enough, right? But I don't see you guys come over. I don't see a lot of, you know, the European bands come over.
yeah, we should do.
Yeah, do you know what the reason is for that? Have you explored that?
Good question.
First, it's
No one has asked us.
yeah, but they have a different background from music industry, I think. So they're better connected to make a tour in Europe from USA.
Let me see if I can answer my own question.
Okay, good.
In Europe, it's more organized with the concerts. You guys very organized. There's something going on in pertaining to ska, and it's cherished. You've had ska in your system for many, many, many years, way before America has. You guys have these regular concerts, even reggae. You guys have these regular concerts because you've been exposed to the music a lot longer than we have. So there are people that are invested in the music scene, and the tradition and the culture of ska and reggae. So it's theirs. We now in America still are on the thing where we're checking it out. We're just seeing if it can make a buck. You know what I'm saying? We're still on the point where, yes, we love it, we like it, but we're not really invested that much in it. Because as you, I'm not sure if you're here, but we have waves of ska, whereas you guys just have ska. Do you know what I mean? Like we have the third wave, the fourth wave, whereas ska is always in Europe. Do you know what I mean?
We had a wave.
I'm not sure. I mean, I'm
So
not.
we have that. In America, we have, this is what I'm saying. We have waves over here. So they say this is the fourth wave, this is whereas in Europe, it's just ska. It's not like the wave. It's just ska. It's part of the culture. It's part of the fabric of the country, of the nation, of wherever it is that it's being played. It's not a fad that is to be labeled as a wave today. It's just ska. But over here, to give it some type of credence, it's called a third wave, a fourth wave, you know, to give it some kind of value, whereas you go to Europe and it just has value.
So you don't have a ska scene in America? So
We do.
Only waves?
No. We not raves, you know, waves like ocean.
Like there's
Yeah, this is
big
what I
push.
sorry.
Pull up. Oh, wait, where we at? Okay, I think we're back. There is going to be more. I guess the rest of the interview will be shown on YouTube, on the YouTube channel. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us here on this Wednesday. See how dark already it's gotten? Had to turn on the floodlights. Oh, look at that. Adam, what's up, Adam? Zero money. Now you're speaking my language. We can do something when that is US. Elevation can make it happen. Don't need a buck, can make it, break it even. Maybe something happens, but elevation can make it. I would like to elaborate on that, but I think we're gonna need a forum for that, Adam. I think we're gonna have to have a forum, and we can talk about it, because I'd like to see more European bands come over here. And I think if we have more European bands come over, we'll explode the scene even more. So it's something that is really, really needed. I think, I mean, because we're all here, we always go over there. It's cool, but I think if we bring them over here and then expose them to America and American living, I think it'll do great for the scene and great for relations, foreign relations. So the governments actually should be involved in this and give us some what's the not like diplomats. It's like you representing the country. I forgot what that word is, but yeah, ambassador. Yeah, so you're being an ambassador for America or Germany, and then you come over here and you play some ska shows. That would be fire. We need to talk to some politicians. Yeah, we definitely need to talk to some politicians and get that shit in the works, because ska heals and ska saves. Anyway, so this is the end of it today. We have a China ska coming up right here. Chain ska, excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. I think it's chain ska, and we'll be back next week. And we're going to be changing up the format. So if you haven't noticed, well, you haven't noticed, but it shall be changed. And it's always progressive. Yeah, man, elevation. But definitely, any politicians that are watching the show, holler at me. I got some good ideas for you. All this damn bombing. You don't need to bomb nobody. Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how it's done. You don't need to bomb nobody. Fools. Let's get that video, Mr. Ryan. Thank you for coming on, and thank you guys for checking us out. It is Wednesday, and this is CarSessions 2035. Your host, Coolie Ranx, and producer, Mr. Chris Ryan in the building. Shout out to everyone that watched this and is watching this again on the rerun. Big up yourself.
I'm on my way home from work, seeing groups of mates in all kinds of states and a couple that start to flirt. Lovely little scenes as the lights go green and the streets start flying by. The pubs are packed, everyone's kicking back, sipping on a beer or a wine. Wipe my feet on the mat, back at the flat as I hear the music play. They're already going, pre-drinks are flowing, pouring the Tanqueray. Well, isn't this a nice surprise? I've not seen you for time. How are things and how are you keeping? Any funny stories worth repeating? We're all gonna meet in the pub down the street, have a couple drinks at the barge. If you're able, grab another table, the group is rather large. Up at the bar, what can I get you? 2 pints and a tray of tequila. Take the drinks and turn around, have a glance at a little eye scratcher. Isn't this a nice surprise? I've not seen you for time. How are things and how are you keeping? Got any funny stories worth repeating?
Turn it up, tune it in, fill your cup with the sound medicine. Hello operator, are you listening? Coolie Ranx on a mission. Catch the fire, turn the ignition. Coming to you loud sound system.